Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today I have a bit of a showcase video. I spent last week in the States. I went over to Orlando for a bit of winter sunshine. Sadly it didn't work out like that because it was raining most of the time, but yeah, hey ho, things you do. But obviously while I was over there I tried to get around a few places and get some die cast. So I'll just have a quick run through of some of the things I managed to pick up while I was over there. I'll start off with some modern Hot Wheels that I found mostly at Target and Walmarts and such like. Start off with the Ultra Hots and the Honda City Turbo. That's the casting I do collect, and I believe that's the last one now. I think I've got them all back up to date with them. Pontiac Firebird, BMW 3-litre CSL race car, Triumph TR6, 81 Ford Fairmount, and AMC Javelin. To be honest, the Walmarts and the Targets weren't that good. I didn't pick up that much from them. Mostly older Hot Wheels stuff or stuff I'm not really interested in, but I did get a few bits and bobs. Got a couple of old store exclusives. I picked up a Jeep Gladiator Zamac. And also I found this one. I thought this was a Zamac at the time when I first looked at it, but it's not. It's actually a Dollar General exclusive. The Ford Mustang Boss 302 Falcon. Very much a Zamac-ish look to it, but it's in fact Dollar General exclusive, so that's all right. I also managed to pick up the Elite 64. I think I found this in one of the local vintage and antique malls that they have. I wasn't going to pick this up. I didn't pick it up at the time when it was released, but I did see quite a few people unboxing it and it looked quite nice, so I managed to get hold of one of them. I also found that 2-pack, the Golf 2-pack with the Lancia Rally and the Fiat 131. I do like that Fiat 131, so I picked it up mainly for that, but the Lancia is quite good too, so that was quite nice. So that's most of the, I did pick up some main lines, but yeah, not really interested in them. Picked up about 5 or 6 of stuff I was missing. So that's basically the Hot Wheels main lines. Next up we'll go to some older Hot Wheels. Most of these were picked up from a diecast meet that's held in Orlando every third Sunday in the month on Goldenrod Road, if I remember correctly. It's a decent meet actually. There was about 30, 40 or so traders there, and they had a lot of good stuff. So I did pick up a fair bit of stuff from there. Never heard of Rebel rods before, but I like the look of that casting. The 62 Chevy, that looked quite nice, so I picked that one up. 100% Hot Wheels, Hot Rod Magazine, 34 Ford Coupe. Never actually heard of this. M&D Toys Special Edition, Tom Hart's Price Guide to Hot Wheels. Never heard of that particular edition, but it's the 40 Ford Coupe. I do like that, so pick that one up. Mainline 70 Plymouth Roadrunner. Not seen that particular livery before, so that was a pickup. Move on now to some Hot Wheels garage stuff. Wayne's Garage, Larry's Garage. We'll start off with Wayne and 71 El Camino in orange and cream. I do have the black and gold one, but Nice to get hold of this one. As you see, it's got the autograph under there, so it is the Chase edition. Larry's Garage, we have a 59 Ford Edsel. Once again, there's the autograph, so that is the Chase edition. A couple of 63 Corvettes, orange one and a blue one, and then a Hot Wheels Garage Ferrari, which is the Ferrari 250 GTO in silver grey. Nice one, that. A couple of other bits and bobs. Picked up this 2-pack AutoZone. Now, I'm not too bothered about the bottom car. I don't know what it is. I don't really care, but I do collect 67 Camaros, so that AutoZone version was a must-have. So I managed to pick up that one. I do collect the Hot Wheels Racing series. I've got a fair few of them now, but a couple that have managed to evade me up to yet, but I managed to get hold of one. First one from the Road Racing series, which is a specifically hard one series to come by in the UK, and this especially, I've not seen that one before. It's the Ford GT40. That's rather nice. And from the N8 RA Drag Racing, the 73 Plymouth Duster Holy Moly. Once again, another one that's managed to evade me in the UK, but nice to pick it up. And a Neo Classics, Series 14, Ford Gran Torino Sport. So that was quite nice. Carrying on with the older Hot Wheels theme, we've got some 100% Hot Wheels black box cars. First up, the Mongoose Funny Car. Now I'm desperately hoping that those rubber bands come off easy, because that's a lovely car in Spec Flame. So fingers crossed that for the rubber bands. Next up, once again, black box Plymouth Superbird from 1970s. I think them bands look quite loose, so hopefully they'll come off all right. I went to the Meekham auctions on the Friday and there was a fair few Superbirds there, so it's nice to see some in the flesh, and then get a Hot Wheels one of them as well. Another 100% Hot Wheels. This is the 40s Ford, and those rubber bands seem to have disintegrated quite a lot, so I'm going to hope that they'll come off quite easily with a quick brush. But this sort of stuff, I mean, you can pick it up for relatively cheap in the US, certainly a lot cheaper than we can find them in the UK. It's always nice to get the black box stuff. Then I found this. It's the Since 68 4-car pack of muscle cars. I believe there's 2 muscle cars selections. This is one of them. The 74 Corvette Stingray, 64 Ford Falcon Sprint, custom Mustang convertible, and a large and-in Charger, which I believe is a 69 Charger basically. So that was a nice little 4-pack to pick up. Next, on to one of my favourite, if not my absolute favourite, old-time Hot Wheels series to collect, and that's the Drag Strip Demons. I managed to pick up 7 while I was there. Start off with a Little Nate Plymouth Cuda Funny Car. (1970) Plymouth Duster Funny Car, Rough and Tumble. Mike Zarnock's Altered Roadster. Bruce Larson's USA 1 Corvette Funny Car. 1974 English leather Plymouth Duster funny car. And two of my favourites, Butch Leal's Mr. 427 Thunderbolt. And apparently the rarest one of the 7, or certainly the hardest to get hold of, is the 63 Nova AWB Snake Eyes Far Gone, which is one of 2 number 12s in the second series of the Drag Strip Demons. So they were nice. I do love picking up them. Next on to the delivery series, which is another favourite of mine. I managed to pick up 3 from the Slick Rides, the 1929 Ford pickup, the Volkswagen Deluxe, and probably my favourite of the 3, 56 Chevy Nomad delivery. Next up is another favourite series of mine, and that's the Classic series. Once again, managed to pick up quite a few of these while I was over there. They start with Series 2 and the Ford GT40 in gold. The 40s Ford Coupe in green. The 65 Ford Mustang in red. And the first time I've seen Art Wheels Classics Mad Props. Never seen one in the UK, but there we go. That one's got the olive green wings. And finally from Series 2, this is actually a custom from the 2012 Diecast Convention Expo. Diecast Collectors Expo. It's based on the Hot Wheels Classics Dairy Delivery, but somebody has added a few graphics there for the show. That's an unusual pickup. Next up, it's Series 3, and we've got a Double Demon in antifreeze, Shoebox in red, Highway Hauler in green. We've got one from Series 4. Sadly, the packaging's a bit ropey, but it doesn't matter because it'll be coming out anyway. But this is a Series 4, and this is the first time I've managed to get hold of one of these castings. It's the Boss Hoss motorcycle. And then finally a couple of Series 5 ones. Now these are obviously these are the more rarer ones in the UK. Certainly I've never seen either of these in the Classics format. First up, Texas Drive-'em in orange, and then probably my favourite of the lot, the Aston Martin DB4 GT Zagato in sort of a grey blue, ice blue I suppose you'd call it. So that's probably the best one of the Classics ones that I've managed to pick up. So that's a few more of the older Hot Wheels. I didn't get that much Matchbox while I was there. I picked up a few main lines and a few moving parts that I hadn't managed to find in the UK. But in terms of old stuff, not much really. Just picked up a few bits and bobs. A super fast Dodge Viper. And a couple from the time when Matchbox lost its mind a little bit, although this casting, to be fair, I do like, and it's the original version, the Opel Calibra DTM. That was quite nice. I did manage to pick up this absolutely horrendous livery Ferrari Testarossa. What was they thinking? But for $1, why not? I also managed to find something that I haven't managed to find in the UK as yet, and that's the Italian Roads 5-pack, including those 2 Giulias, the green modern one and the orange 65. So that was good to get hold of them. But apart from that, I picked up about 6 or 7 current main lines and a few moving parts, but not too much on the Matchbox front. I did pick up a few Mini GT, just 3. Start off, these are all the Miho exclusives, of course, which come in the bubble packs rather than just the boxes that we get in the UK. We start off with the Zonda HP Barchetta in dark red. I also picked up a Range Rover from the British Transamerica Expedition. Quite well detailed, that one. And I also managed to pick up my first Chase. I've never had a Mini GT Chase before, but I did find the Chase version of that Range Rover. Just basically raw, but very nice. So that was 3 Mini GTs I managed to pick up. I did get a couple of Tonicas. This was at an antiques mall that sold basically a stall just selling Coca-Cola stuff. I managed to get 2 Coca-Cola delivery vans, both different. I'm not sure what year they come from, but very nice. Something I did manage to pick up at Targets and Walmarts, I do like to get them whenever I'm over there, is NASCAR Authentics by Lionel Racing. I managed to pick up a few. Number 16, AJ Allmendinger. Number 6, Brad Keselowski. And number 17, Chris Brusher. I also got some of the Winner's Circle trucks. Number 7, Kyle Busch. Number 71, Raja Karuth. And number 2, Nick Sanchez. Them 3 from the truck series. Next up, it's the American manufacturers, and we've got some M2 to start off with. I do like M2. They do suffer from quality control issues a lot, but when they do make nice stuff, it is rather nice. Start off with a 1957 Chrysler in a rather fetching blue. I did like this. It's a 1941 Willys Coupe Gasser, complete with Christmas tree and a little driver there from the Winter Nationals Championship Drag Race Series. That's quite a nice one. And then 1973 GMC Jimmy. 1969 Pontiac GTO Judge. 1976 Ford Bronco. 1971 Plymouth Cuda 440 6-pack. 1955 Royal Dodge Lancer. And a 57 Chevy Bel Air Gasser. Carrying on with the American manufacturers, and we've got Johnny Lightning. This is a 1961 Chevy Impala. Racing Champions Police USA, 1968 Plymouth from Los Angeles Police Department. Green light, we have some Barrett Jackson series cars, 1969 Plymouth GTX convertible. 1969 Plymouth Hemi GTX. A hobby exclusive 1970 Chevy Nova SS. Hurst shifters livery. And from the GR Muscle series, a 67 Dodge Coronet RT Hemi. From Auto World, now I don't know how old these are or what series they come from or what year. They're all over the place really at the moment, Auto World, but some nice stuff we got anyway. The 2023 Ram 1500 Rebel Havoc Edition, rather fetching yellow. (2020) Ford F-150 Lariat. 2019 Nikkei Chevy Camaro ZL1. 1962 Chevy Impala SS 409 convertible. Another big truck, 2023 Ram 1500 Rebel Lunar Edition in grey. (1970) Chevy Impala Custom Coupe. And finally, the Muscle Truck Series 1984 Chevy Silverado C10 fleet side. And we finish up with a few things that I'd never actually looked at before. I'd seen a few on eBay in the UK and they look good, but I was pretty reluctant to pull the trigger because they're a bit unknown over here. But I saw a few in one of the antique malls, so they were only $10 each. So I thought, why not give it a go? They're from Code 3, GMC Suburbans, and actually they look pretty good. This one's from Las Vegas Fire Department. This one from the Verplanck, New York Fire Department. And this one from Clark County, McCarran International Airport Fire Department. That's the Las Vegas airport, isn't it, McCarran? Actually quite nice. And while I was there at the same place, they had for sale $25. A bit unusual, it's not usually my cup of tea, but Code 3 Detroit Fire Department Mach C pumper. It was $25, so not a great deal really. And I thought I'd give it a blast and see what it was like, and well, what do you reckon? I mean, that's pretty damn good, isn't it? The detail on that truck is absolutely fabulous. I'm not sure when these were actually bought out, when they were released, but that's pretty detailed, to be honest. I'm glad I picked it up, and I might start looking for some more, because that's definitely a display cabinet job. That is. That's a Code 3. All those last four were all Code 3s. Definitely want to keep an eye on there. So that's it then. That's my roundup of the things I managed to find in Orlando and surrounding areas on my little week away. Drop a comment if you've seen anything you like, or seen anything you've had your eye on for a while and not managed to get hold of. Maybe leave a like and a subscribe if you like what you see, and hopefully I'll be back with more videos very shortly. Many thanks for watching. Have a good day.